Okay, now let us get into this evidence, because demons gonna do what demons do best, and they are coming after black blood. Best believe it's coming to a country near you also. So you need to pay attention, right? No, I don't do long videos. So you got to go do your research, connect the dots, and use critical thinking. Now let us get into a little bit of this evidence from the Daily Beast. Jim Crow is resurrected in Mississippi. Earlier this month, white representative in the Mississippi House approved a bill to create a new district that includes all of the majority white neighborhoods in Jackson, a capital city that is 83% black. This includes creating a criminal justice system for the district overseen by an all-white power base. Under House Bill 1020, the white conservative Chief Justice of the Mississippi Supreme Court would handpick the new district's two supervising judges. Its prosecutors and public defenders would be chosen by the state's white Republican Attorney General. Pay attention, because this will happen, and it won't happen in just Mississippi. It's going to happen across the United States of America. No, we have another piece of evidence where Donald Trump is saying that if he's president, he will bring back hanging, firing squad, and the guillotine. And best believe, if it's not going to happen through Donald Trump, it's going to happen through somebody else. These people are after blood, and they are after black blood. It is going to happen. And it is also coming to a country near you, right? And an example of this is Jamaica, right? Because what they are doing is, when you have excessive crime and violence and the people start crying out for you to do something, what do you think they're going to say? Oh, the solution will be hanging and the guillotine. Yeah. So it's coming to a country near you, best believe. And I can see it happening in Jamaica, right? So understand where we're at right now. And they are going to come for your guns, your knives, and all your weapons, America. They are after black blood and black weapons. So when you got no guns, no weapons, what are you going to do? Marching in the street, singing Kumbaya, not going to help you. Going into these churches, hollering and screaming for Mills and Boone Jesus to burst through the cloud riding on his horse to come and help you, that's not going to happen, right? It's full time you embrace your spirituality. It's full time you embrace these ley lines. It's full time you go by the river and try and raise your vibration. It's full time you start burning these candles, start using these crystals, and most importantly, keeping your temple clean, right? They can do or try to bring in what they want to bring in because they know they have contaminated Black America so bad. Right? Eating lobster, shrimp, crab, crayfish, and pork will contaminate your temple. And a big thing that they keep feeding Black Americans is these chicken sandwich everybody's craving. Right? Chicken is a scavenger. You should not be eating the flesh of chicken. And that's a cruel trick that has been played on humanity, letting you believe that chicken should be eaten. Now, I leave a link below to a video where I put the proof, the evidence why you should not be eating chicken, right? You need to keep your temples clean because some of us will be getting supernatural powers as well, right? So you need to be able to protect and defend yourself without knives or guns or bombs before you get these supernatural powers. So you need to be able to summon the Most High. You need to be able to get Yeshua, the Lion from the tribe of Judah, to be able to fight your battles. And you cannot fall out of a strip club, or you cannot just be watching a pornography channel. You cannot be having sex with these random women and think that you can use that mouth to summon the Most High for help. It's not going to happen. The Most High is a God of love and he's a God of war. And trust me, he knows war. When it comes down to war, the Most High knows it. And angels are now Mills and Bone character. They are soldiers. They are lean, mean, killing machine, and they are there waiting. Right? You need to understand we wrestle not with flesh and blood, wickedness in high places. And it's full time we embrace our spirituality. And there is a thin line between spirituality and outright witchcraft. Because a lot of things we use in spirituality towards the Most High, people who are in the occult, people who practice witchcraft, they use our tools. And that is why a lot of people having a hard time to embrace crystals, to embrace frankincense and myrrh, to embrace beating drums by the river, to embrace these ley lines. But the Most High is not in these religious organizations. He is not in these churches. And until somebody can point a gun at you and that gun cannot fire no matter how hard they try, then you will realize what is spirituality. Until somebody try to kill you and they cannot move, they have to fall on their knees, then you understand he's not in the church. Right? People, these people that you vote for, they mean business. And it's time you clean up your temples. It's time you start embracing spirituality. If you don't know, go and learn. And I'm not talking about the witchcraft. I'm not talking about summoning these demonic entities, because they can fashion themselves in sources or in source of light. Right? Understand dark days are ahead and it's going to happen. Anyone who challenges the system along with black people, they will face the firing squad, hanging, or the guillotine. They are after black blood. Right? And I don't know what it's going to take for black people to wake up and understand what is happening. Understand the demonic entities you live around. We wrestle not with flesh and blood. Right? And you must be able to summon the Most High. Summon the Most High for your enemies. He will fight your battles. He's there ready and waiting. Nobody do war best like the Most High and his angels. Right? No, I don't do long videos. So you need to seek the face of the Most High, because things are spicing up. The kitchen is indeed getting very hot. Right? And they are coming after your children. Anything they say, it will happen. One way or the other, they are going to bring this in. And you need to be prepared for the day when they take away your guns, your knives, and everything. You must be ready. Right? You must be ready for when somebody point a gun at you, they fall to their knees with the gun in their hand. It cannot move. They cannot do anything. That's what I'm talking about. Let us pray and say, glory be to the Most High.